Continuing on with the event, our second bout of the evening will be 3 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Making his way to the cage out of the blue corner, Israel Boole.
And next up, fight number 2, Israel the Lamb Lion Boole. 1-1, age 39, weighed in at 244 pounds, standing at 6'4" out of the training center.
The Lamb Lion, that's an interesting nickname. You never hear something like that. I'm gonna have to ask him how he got that.
Yeah, and I mean, Israel fighting out of the training center underneath Chris Lieben with Barrett Yoshida. I love seeing fighters coming from coaches with those credentials, and Israel's on his way to making some, a good run at these ranks. He's coming off a KO win back in November. Dude throws bombs. He just heaters. That's all we got for the menu today. You can see the power that he throws. I expect him to jump on his opponent early. In his last fight, that was essentially the plan. Explodes and he thumps. So this is
a good heavy punch.
Yeah. I mean, I like all the different weight classes for various reasons, but I love seeing the heavyweights fight.
Oh yeah,
And
they
his
just pack
opponent
all that
set
power.
to make his way to the cage from the red corner, Jake Weirich.
And another big heavyweight, Jake Weirich, age 25, making his debut. Weighted at 261.5, 6'3", fighting out of Fight Capital.
It says here that he's southpaw. Southpaw fighters are very interesting. They fight a little differently, I feel like.
That mixed lead, with the rear leg. And one thing I noticed about him, obviously a debuter, obviously not a lot of info out there, but the one thing I'll tell you is that seemingly in all of his pictures / small shorts, videos, etc., Muay Thai shorts. Southpaw times Muay Thai shorts tells me left body kick against that mixed lead, right? The right orthodox versus the left leg, it lines up that liver kick.
Yeah.
I could guarantee you that comes today.
Well, we'll see here in this fight.
Here's the thing. How do we get
Once
past
again,
that
ladies
reach
and
advantage?
gentlemen, this bout will be 3 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, out of the Veterans for Financial Freedom blue corner. Holding a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 244 pounds. Representing the training center, he hails from the Republic Democratic of Congo in Africa. Presenting the Lamb Lion, Israel Boole. And his opponent across the cage in the Abassi red corner. He is making his MMA debut, standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 261.5 pounds, representing Fight Capital and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Here is Jake Weirich. Your referee in charge of the action, Steve Quick.
And especially 2 big dudes fighting in a small cage. This isn't like a UFC cage.
No, this is really going to test their striking and their defense a lot.
You basically got to fight in the pocket if you're a heavyweight and fighting in this small cage.
Oh, yeah.
And it really looks like they're both about to get after it.
I love it already.
You can see both of them.
They both jumped at each other.
Ooh, there's that left body kick we talked about. Another one. Ooh, another one. Just letting him rip.
He's really good at setting up that kick with those jabs.
Pop with that jab. Make sure we touch him. Don't lazy jab.
Ooh, and that.
He's swinging wild. He's swinging with that two straight down the middle. You need to slip off and give me that 1-3 body kick. Good.
Ooh, and a big right hand lands.
His nose is already making marks.
Look for the takedown, Jake.
You can see Israel has got big power in those hands.
Don't go back, Jake. Stay in front of him.
And he's just not allowing him.
They're,
Ooh, that right
they're
hand
both
keeps
here
landing.
looking for that knockout. You could tell they're both big on striking.
Hook off that jab, Jake.
I like how
Jake-
they're both stuck in the pocket here too.
You gotta dip underneath.
Neither one's giving each other space.
Jake's corner is calling for a single. Ooh, another big body kick.
Good. Relax,
And
Jake.
Israel's just trying to line up that right hand.
Relax, Jake.
Jake's
Jake-
nose is already looking busted.
Good, Jake. Relax, Jake. Uppercuts are there, Jake. Look to clinch him up. Look to clinch him up on
Ooh,
that
big
two.
right hand again by Israel.
Stop going back, Jake.
These are some powerful punches coming from
Ooh,
both
another
guys.
one.
Clinch him
Dude,
up.
Jake's got a chin.
He does.
We got 30 seconds.
Really impressive, actually.
I want to see Israel on a single or get back to that left body kick.
I want to see a little more kicking from Israel. I see a lot of that right hand, a couple jabs here and there, but I'm not really seeing anything with his kicks.
Ooh, a big right hand. Ooh, Israel smells blood.
Once that blood gets flowing, they go crazy.
Jake's in trouble. Israel's looking to, ooh, and saved by the
That
bell.
was close. That last punch could have ended it.
Man. You know, early Jake looked good with the body kick, but Israel decided to start pressuring him and not allow him to fight on that outside. That was a great adjustment.
They both put it out on that first round.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm Jake, I look for that single almost immediately.
Absolutely.
Right? I gotta make Israel respect my takedowns because he's crowding them with the punches and not making him defend anything. And especially you see Israel is a little bit longer than him, maybe a little bit quicker with the hands. So he's just pulling and firing that right hand, and then he's out of range, just out of range. And, you know, it's hard to kick while you're backing up.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kick.
There's
while
no
you're-
power on those kicks going backwards. Sometimes, if you're good at them. But more than likely, yeah, you gotta be going forward with those kicks.
I would bet you that Jake's corner says you're looking shot really early.
I'm hoping one of them starts looking for a takedown or at least sets up a takedown for some different strikes.
Yeah, and Israel, I'm trying to line that right hand up. Not overextend, nice and tight.
He's got to stay out on the outside of his right foot, or Israel has to stay on the outside of Jake's foot in order to land those rights correctly. And the same with Jake. He's got to get on the outside of Israel's left foot. That's the one thing about southpaw and right-handed fighting each other is they're going to both be trying to stay on the outside of each other's foot. So they almost kind of start circling continuously in one direction.
Yeah, Jake needs to look for that single. He can't let it turn into a boxing match.
And if he maybe got in a little more in the pocket, yeah, he can make it be more of a boxing match. However, he could utilize those kicks and start working takedowns.
And they're
Oh,
and Israel
with the finish.
with the finish, yeah. And the problem is they both had their moments, but we needed.
Jake just needs to be a little bit more active with his striking.
Yeah, I mean, switch it up a little bit, but great on Israel. I mean, he essentially really composed, just kept firing that straight right hand right down. And you also, I like how he was framing on the guy's guard, on
Yeah.
Jake's guard. You see it right there, bang, right hand.
Israel's right hand is dangerous.
Yeah, and I like that he's not loading up on it either, just bing.
Yeah,
Bink.
he's not winding it back up to his shoulder and like letting them see it. It comes out of nowhere.
And that's hard. That's hard to get when you have that longer guy with that quick straight. You can't. He's shutting down your lead hand, right? So you can't go, rear hand for rear hand. because he's got a little bit of a reach on you, all he's going to do is pull every single time you try to counter.
Yeah.
So, great, impressive performance by Israel.
Respect from both fighters.
And honestly, great job with Jake. I mean, he looked good when those left body kicks were landing, those liver kicks. I was like, okay, this is exactly what that Muay Thai fighter should be doing. That guy, that's exactly what I expected out of the guy wearing the Thai shorts.
Yeah.
Big left body kicks, right?
But what I like too is that neither one was like running away. They both were trying to stay in the pocket. They were both fighting for those punches. And that's what's hard with like heavyweights. They're gonna punch and then they usually back up and they're circling or trying to find their distance and then they come back in. But these two just war for both rounds.
Fight in the phone booth.
Yes.
No problem. You know, great skills out of both these guys. They both had their moments. You know, Israel got it done, but, you know, kudos to Jake as well. I mean,
he's going to have some nice battle wounds later for sure.
Oh,
but
yeah.
wear those with pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Quick calls a stop to the contest at 41 seconds of the second round. For your winner by TKO, the Lamb Lion, Israel Boole.
Very, very impressive performance by Israel, fighting out of